So this type of simultaneous equations involves one linear equation where you have no squares in it, and the other non-linear one where there's squares involved. Now, since it's both x squared and y squared, that means it's a circle. If it was only the x that was squared or the y that was squared, it would mean that it could be an ellipse or it could be a quadratic equation. Okay, first thing we have to do with the linear one is to try to get either x or y on its own. Probably easiest to just get x on its own here, so then x is equal to 5 minus y. You could write minus 5 plus y if you like, or sorry, minus y plus 5 if you like, but it's just easier to write 5 minus y. That means then everywhere in your non-linear equation you're going to change x to 5 minus y. So it's going to be 5 minus y squared plus y squared is equal to 13. You're going to square this part out. You could, if you like, multiply 5 minus y by 5 minus y out here, and you'll get the same answer as if you try to do the quick method. Square the first, square the last, first by last by 2. You'll see you get the exact same answer if you just multiply it this way. Then you're going to write in the rest, so it's plus y squared, and that is equal to 13. Then you need to try to get your y squareds together, then your y's, and then your numbers. And then it's best to get it equal to 0, so we're going to take this across and change the sign, so it's going to be 2y squared minus 10y plus 12, and that is equal to 0. Now, to try to find my factors of this might be quite difficult since they are all big numbers. You can notice here I can actually divide across by 2, and that'll just make the numbers a bit smaller for myself. So I've got y squared minus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. So that just makes it a bit easier for myself. Now, two different factors. You could be using 6 and 1, but you'll see that you'll not be able to get minus, or you'll not be able to get plus 6 out of that, so it has to be 3 and 2, and then it's going to be 2 minuses. So it's going to be y minus 3 and y minus 2. So you're going to get two answers for this one here. Your first answer is y is equal to 3, and then your second answer is y is equal to 2. So you've got two answers for y, then you need to find the two values for x as well. So just do that over on the side here. We're going to take the original equation, x is equal to 5 minus y, and then we just literally need to sub our values in. So starting off with y equal to 3, we can see that it's x is equal to 5 minus 3, which is x is equal to 2. Write it as a coordinate. The coordinate is 2, 3. Do the exact same thing for the other one, where we have y is equal to 2. So it's going to be x is equal to 5 minus 2, x is equal to 3, so my coordinate is 3, 2. So then there's one coordinate and there's the other coordinate. So there's 2 points where the line and the circle cross each other. The second part here is quite similar to the first one. We've got a linear and a non-linear. The non-linear is just a bit longer this time, but the same method use the same method. So you're trying to get x on its own here, so it's x is equal to 12 plus 2y. If you wrote it as x is equal to 2y plus 12, that is also okay. Some people prefer to write it that way. Okay, I'm actually going to just stick to the second one here. So it's going to be 2y plus 12 squared plus y squared minus 10 2y plus 12 minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. So everywhere I see an x, I changed it to 2y plus 12. And then I'm going to square this out. Again, like the previous example, you could multiply 2y plus 12 by 2y plus 12, or the quick way to do it is square the first, square the last, and then first by the last by 2, so it's plus 48y. And then you're going to take down the rest, so it's plus y squared minus 20y minus 120 minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. And then try to get everything together. So you're getting your y squareds together first of all, which is 5y squared. Then you get your y's together, so we have plus 24y. And then you get your numbers together, so that minus that. So you're left with plus 28 is equal to 0. So then you can find your factors over this side straight away. It's 5y and y, and then more than likely it's going to be 7 and 4, I would assume. Yeah, we can see, well, that's actually 14 and 2. So you can see it's going to be plus and plus. So it's going to be 5y plus 14 by y plus 2 is equal to 0. So that means it's going to be 5y plus 14 is equal to 0. Solve for y, so y is equal to minus 14 over 5. And then the same idea over for the second one. It's going to be y plus 2 equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 2. So there are my two values for y. Then I need to go and find my two values for x. If you prefer to write this as a decimal, feel free to write it as minus 2.8. So then to find my two values for x, I need to sub it back into one of the originals. It's easiest to sub it back into x is equal to 2y plus 12. So then I'm going to sub in y is equal to minus 2.8, and then I'm also going to sub in y is equal to minus 2. So subbing in y is equal to minus 2.8, first of all, we can see that it's x is equal to 2 minus times by minus 2.8 plus 12. And then you can see your answer is x is equal to 6.4. So that means the coordinate is 6.4 minus 2.8. If you prefer to write it as a fraction, leave it as a fraction. And then for the other one, it's going to be x is equal to 2 by minus 2 plus 12. So x is equal to 8. So my coordinate is 8 minus 2. And that is that one done.